Good morning, everybody. So we are on day one in the learning layer. I'm going to walk you through the day and what we'll be learning today, and then kind of let you know how to get a hold of me for questions or anything that you guys need. Okay, so first thing, students will all join this new classroom. It's called Christopher's Virtual Classroom. It should pop right up for them on their Google Classroom. The only way this will not happen is if they're not logged in. You can see right here how I'm logged in as me, so make sure that they log in using their school email and their school password. If for some reason they don't know that, please let me know and I will help get that to you. Okay? After they have joined the classroom, all they have to do is click on classwork, and I'll go through the assignments for today. So in math, day one, first thing they'll do is they'll go to Pear Deck, which is going to look like this. And you can see I've already got a couple students. I got Jason Thomas is already on here, so awesome job, Jason. It's only 8:12 and he's already on. Good job. Okay, so then they'll come to this and it will go through some different slides. It'll tell them the objective of today. Today we're going to be working on multiplication using the array model. You can see here's Jason's response. I'm going to hide his response. Maybe not. Okay, so that's what it'll look like. That's what I will see. So I'll be able to see as your student is completing the work. Okay, that's the first assignment. After they have completed that, they will go to IXL. And on IXL, they will complete this activity, which is, again, working on the same strategy as we were working on before, so using that array model. And they have to decide which of these would represent 48 times 17. They're going to break 48 into expanded form, so 40 and 8, and they're going to do the same thing for 17, so 10 and 7. Okay? After they've done that, they're going to play a little game of Kahoot. They should be able to click on it, and it should start the game immediately. It will look just like this. Oh, and then you'll have to type in the PIN. You find the PIN right here. So it's 0716219. And I really want students to solve each of these problems. So make sure that they are showing their work either on a piece of paper if you have paper, or they can use the pen tool. They should all have this pen tool right here, or they can write on their screen. Okay? And if you do need any help with any of the work that they're doing, they can click on this, and it will show a quick video of how to solve 2-digit times 2-digit multiplication problem. Okay, once they're done with math, reading, excuse me. So they have another Pear Deck that will kind of walk them through the beginning of the assignment. The book that we're going to be using is called Mr. Popper's Penguins. It is down here. You can click on Epic. And the link to it will pop up. So mine's going to look just a little bit different than what theirs will. And then here's the book. So to kind of help out with this, I also included each of the chapters read aloud on YouTube. So Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3. But if they do decide to listen to this, I'm fine with that, but I want the book out and I want them reading along with it. Okay? Then, and there's some vocabulary work that I'd like them to do before they read the book, and then some understanding of the story to answer after they've read the book. Then they have writing. So I'm going to give them a writing prompt. They're going to write a fiction story. The prompt is: two friends are walking home from school when they discover a time machine and they decide to try it out. Which time period did they travel to? What happens once they arrive? Write the story. You may voice type if you would like. I also added the Sketchpad link so that you can add pictures to your writing. I put Banish Boring Words on here also. So here's the assignment, Banish Boring Words, Sketchpad, and then I decided to do one also. Mine's not done, but I included what I have at this point. And I'll just kind of show you how I want you to try to use that Sketchpad. Here's the start of my story, and then I illustrated it using Sketchpad. You're seeing it kind of coming in. And then I continued my story, more illustrations, more illustrations. Now, one thing to remember, every time a new character starts talking, because you should have dialogue in your story, you start a new paragraph. And you can see, I can tell who is talking because it says who it was after, and the dialogue is surrounded by quotation marks. Okay. And then I did include some social studies and science. It's from IXL also. Do the best you can on it. Don't stress about it. It's something new. The social studies is answering questions about the American Revolution, which we studied earlier in the year. And then for science, they're going to try to find density, the density of matter using this equation right here. Density equals mass divided by volume. And they'll just go through and they'll do some calculations. Okay? Now, throughout the day, if you have questions, you are able to contact me. Students can email me. They can go to so if I type in somebody's name, let's say Madison Steele is a coworker of mine, and then she pops up and I can do hang out with Madison or start a video call. I know Jason Thomas is on here. Let me see if I can get Jason to respond. Okay, so this is what will pop up. And I'll just say, good morning, Jason. And then you hit enter to send it. We'll see if Jason responds. Okay? Otherwise, video call, I should be here I'll be available from about 8 o'clock until noon by video call. I'm available all day using Class Dojo, so if you want to send me a message on Class Dojo, you are more than welcome to. Or email, any of those ways. Okay? Here to help you guys. Please let me know if you need anything. All right? Thank you. Have a great day.